So today I am really looking forward to showing you the new Taurus TX22 pistol. First and foremost, check it out, Taurus USA. Made in the USA. Wow, that's pretty new. Now, yeah, they have made some pistols in the States for a while, but this pistol, at least in my mind, takes it to a whole new level. Like, this actually might make me a Taurus fan. This is a very nice pistol. So let me show you all the features. So first and foremost in the box, you get the user manual. It's a nice manual, full color, lots of pictures. So very, very handy to have. You should always read your manual. Has a little article of a reprint from American Rifleman about their Spectrum pistol. This is also very nice. Look at that. Lifetime warranty. It's a limited warranty, but once you register it, if you have any problems, you should be taken care of. So you get the pistol itself, and we'll go into that in some more detail. You get one magazine, and you get two magazines, which is pretty awesome. You also get a very handy little mag loader. You also have a muzzle adapter for shooting suppressor. So this would make an awesome suppressor host. We'll get into that in a minute. But it's cool that they supply that, because they could charge you extra for it. And of course you get the absolutely useless gun lock that no one uses. But that's what you get. You get the pistol, the two mags, the mag loader, and the suppressor adapter. So very nice. So let's start off with the mags, shall we? So first and foremost, this holds 16 rounds of 22 long rifle. That's pretty impressive, to be quite honest with you. Almost every other pistol out there, semi-auto that is a 22 long rifle, is really a 10 round. So 10 plus 1. This is 16 plus 1 capacity. It's pretty awesome. Now it is all polymer, right? There is no metal except for the spring in this magazine, but it is really quite well made. It feels very strong. It is nice that it has the two little loading tabs right here, so you can hold it down to load your rounds, and it's really not that hard. It's not. I mean, the spring is beefy, but it's not insurmountable. And if you do find it that difficult, you can always use the supplied mag loader, which is pretty nice. Has a little Taurus bull on there on both sides. It's got some knurling on top so you don't slip. That's just a nice touch. Now you do have a plastic base pad. Who knows, maybe somebody will make aftermarket parts, or maybe aftermarket steel magazines, but the days of not liking polymer because it's weak or fragile, or it's going to crack because it gets too cold or too worn out, I think that's probably behind us. I think the science is pretty solid. So, everybody loves their PMags, and while this may not be a PMag, I think the technology is sound, and I think that you're worrying about nothing if polymer mags bother you. But yeah, it's very well made. I also saw that these are not horribly expensive. So I think street price on these are going to set you back somewhere around 20 bucks, 15 to 20, which is really not that bad. Some shops may have them for closer to 25, but still it's a pretty good price for a 16 round capacity 22 long rifle mag. And then on to the pistol itself. So first and foremost, we'll talk about the weight. I'll put it on the scale here in a minute, but this is, wow, this is an incredibly lightweight gun, and it just really feels great in the hand. I'll take out the little chamber flag there, and we'll make sure that it's unloaded. But start at the top. So you have 3-dot white sights that are fully adjustable on the rear, so you can do your windage and your elevations right there in the center on the top. The front sight is fixed, but actually it's a very nice sight picture, so I don't think you're going to have any problems with it at all. But again, who knows? Maybe somebody will come out with aftermarket doodads for it. So it has a very modern, Glock-like, XD-like look to it. It is an aluminum frame with steel critical parts, such as the barrel and the chamber, obviously. And that's one of the reasons why it's so incredibly light. Also, using polymer mags keeps the weight down as well. It does have basically two models, one that has a manual safety and one that does not. This one obviously doesn't. It does have last round hold open, and it does have a very, usable mag or a slide release. It has the traditional push Browning style mag release. They are drop free. It is reversible, so if you're a lefty and you prefer to do it on the other side, you certainly can change that over. It does have a built-in what's called pivot safety on the trigger. I don't know if you can see that, but you have to fully and intentionally pull that trigger back to discharge the weapon. It also has a really nice, wide, large, say for gloved hands, trigger guard. So that's really, really awesome. And it has an accessory rail. So any white light or laser that you may want to put on there, and it's a pretty good size one too. So you should be able to put anything you desire on there. You can see that there is the thread protector for the for putting on your thread adapter for your suppressor. I have heard, although not done it myself, but I have heard that these are incredibly nice suppressor hosts. And then lastly, what I'd love to talk about is the ergonomics. So this has a sandpaper-like texture, but it's not super aggressive. But the ergonomics of this gun, at least for my medium to small hands, is really fantastic. This swell is really, really comfortable. And it has a little bit of a bump right there around your middle finger, I think, or between your middle and your ring. I think that is awesome. You can get high on the beaver tail, right? You can get right up there. And you can get right under that slightly cut out trigger guard. So it's just, you can get right there. So whether you're shooting high thumbs or thumb forward, it won't matter. You're gonna find this gun to be really comfortable. I think even if you had big hands, this gun would feel great. It does have these two little cutouts right here, so your thumb just naturally goes right into that cutout, or your trigger finger has a place to rest. So it's a kind of a nice tactile point there. The forward serrations are very nice, so you can do your press checks. They're aggressive, but not overly aggressive. The rear serrations are the same way, so they're perfectly functional and very nice. It kind of has a stylized ejection port. This being aluminum, I'm very interested to see how it holds up after round after round after round of ejection out of this. So we'll see. 22 is not, certainly not the most aggressive round out there, but I think that you are going to fall in love with this gun, particularly once you put it in your hand. Some guns you just immediately pick up and go, nope, can't shoot it, or don't want to shoot it because it doesn't fill my hand or doesn't fit my hand or whatever. But this, Taurus could have made another incredibly small gun, or they could have made a big bulky gun like most of their autoloaders are. But with their G2 series and this, Taurus is really starting to step it up. This is, I gotta tell you, this is really nice. And for the price, somewhere street price under $300, anywhere from $275 all the way to $350-ish in through there. This is a solid, awesome little gun. I mean, this would make a fantastic plinker, right? Just for just pure entertainment at the range. But this could also be a really awesome you know, kit gun, backpacking gun, because it doesn't weigh hardly anything. So I think really those are the two biggest uses. Now, you know, if you're dead set on using 22 as your defensive round, this wouldn't be a bad choice, right? You actually have the capacity now to make it really work, and there are some decent rounds out there, but of course, I think we all agree there are some better choices out there for self-defense. But maybe you live in an area where you just really can't do anything else, or maybe your hand strength, or you just are really recoil sensitive. This would be a very awesome choice for self-defense. And after all, it certainly beats throwing rocks. So, but let's throw it on the scale, see what it says here. So, all right, unloaded mag, unloaded gun. Let's see what it is. 1 pound, 1.2 ounces. That's amazing. It's just super lightweight. That is just a great weight for this weapon. I mean, I think for this size anyway, that's fantastic. You would not notice this on your belt hiking or in your backpack hiking. You just wouldn't. All right, so as we always do, we try to wrap it up with pros and cons, and the biggest pro has to be capacity. 16+1 is fantastic. That's awesome. It's better than anybody else out there, really. Sure, Kel-Tec has their new high capacity 22, but so far the reliability doesn't seem to be fantastic on those guns. And on top of that, Kel-Tec has a problem with getting them to market. So Taurus doesn't. They're out. These are available. The second pro has to be cost. Pretty inexpensive. $3 to $3.50, depending on where you buy it. So that's really fantastic. The third has to be its lightweight and its ergonomics. This gun it just feels good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You know, it's been a long time since I picked up a weapon and thought, damn, that's pretty nice in the hand. There's a few, right? Walthers, you know, obviously some of my 1911s, but man, it's nice. It looks good, looks modern, doesn't look blocky or chunky or stupid. It's certainly functional, and the ergonomics feel fantastic. So I really think that you're going to like it. I think you should go check it out. The only con I'm going to give it, the only one, is maybe material, right? So maybe they went too light. I don't know. We'll have to see. You know, this is all aluminum, so how does it hold up after, you know, getting beat up and banged on for extended periods of use? I don't know. We'll have to see. So, but that being said, I don't think that would stop me. You know, that's could be said about any gun by any manufacturer. So I'm not literally worried about that at all. So stand by. We're going to take this to the range. We're going to shoot this guy. I'm going to put several thousand rounds through it, and we're going to see what it does. I have heard that the reliability on these are fantastic. I mean, you know, it looks good. It feels good. I have heard from others that it shoots good, so I just wanted to give you a first look and let you see and try to make up your mind for yourself. But you know, it checks all my boxes, right? It's not horribly expensive. It has gotten some good reviews out there. It is in a caliber that I already have and like. It would make a very nice, like I said, backpacking or hiking gun. So it has to have a specific use, and I think that's probably what this one is, besides just a general plinker. Frankly, it also fits my hand, right? And that's a big deal, right? Guns, whether we're talking long guns or short guns that don't fit your hand or fit your body style, they're just really, you know, going to be hard for you to shoot. It's not impossible, they're just hard for you to shoot. So I definitely would check out the Taurus TX22 if I got a chance. And as always, if you like these type of videos, please do me a huge favor. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.